Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to you to our second UNISA SBL Research and Innovation Day. As you may or may not be aware, the University of South Africa over the past 3 years has had a Research and Innovation Week. And the aim of this week is to establish a platform for cross-disciplinary engagements by UNISA researchers. It also gives us an opportunity to showcase the kind of research that is being done by UNISA academics, as well as afford the people that attend an opportunity to network amongst each other and with the researchers that have produced the wonderful work that they do. So in support of the Research and Innovation Week, we at the SBL have for the past 2 years also had a Research and Innovation Day. And what we seek to achieve with the Research and Innovation Day is really to give expression to whatever the theme is of the Research and Innovation Week, which this year has been dubbed Shaping the Future, Research and Innovation for the Nation. And we try to place an emphasis within that theme on matters that we believe are of relevance to business leaders and will enable us to have a discussion about research and innovation, how it's shaping our nation, but in the context that deals with or is relevant to business. As we reflect on our own country, we are celebrating this year 20 years of democracy. And we continue to grapple with many development challenges and the need to increase global competitiveness. In this regard, excellence and leadership in research and innovation are essential if we are to be able to deal with these challenges effectively. We have seen various policy statements, whether it's in the National Development Plan or in some of the policy statements that are put forth by the Department of Science and Technology, that one of the things that is at the center of us progressing as a country is to produce research and innovations that can contribute to our development. The National Development Plan, for example, indicates that whilst when you look at the African continent, South Africa's research and publication output is high, we still lag in innovation. And so the promoting the cross-fertilization of ideas between academia and the private sector is one way, in our view, of creating a dynamic research and innovation culture. Similarly to closer collaboration between academia and business can be an effective avenue for the conversion of research findings into innovations and into knowledge that can be used to provide solutions to societal challenges. I recently saw a report that was produced by a think tank called ASSET, which comes out of Ghana. They've produced a report called 2014 African Transformation Report, and it deals with how the African continent can achieve higher levels of growth and a deeper level of growth. And as you would expect, they also highlight the importance of research and innovation. And they actually urge that African countries, in order to transform their economies, must diversify their economies and increase productivity. And as you know, if you want to increase productivity, technological advancements, research and innovation are critical. And so they urge that we should provide greater funding for research in order to enhance the country's innovation outputs, as well as enhancing the country's skills in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. They also highlight the central role of educational institutions, and I think also importantly, they indicate that if countries are to advance, you need really a very strong partnership between the private sector and the public sector. And of course, educational institutions would be critical in that regard. So as an educational institution which focuses on business leaders, we at the SBL feel that it is actually imperative for us to be a conduit for networking and for transmitting information on research and innovation across sectors. We also have as a sub-theme to our own day, we have titled it, I Think, Therefore I Am. And what we are seeking to communicate with this particular phrase is that innovation begins with the individual's actions through creativity, effort, and commitment to excellence, and that furthermore, to reach across the divide between business and academia and build the type of research and innovation culture that is required, we need to look at leadership as a critical component of that. And of course, we are looking at the types of students that come to the SBL, the doctoral students and the MBL students, to also provide that leadership in their individual capacity.